Oh, we're
Okay, now.
starting. Oh god. What do we
Yeah,
do
let's
now?
go.
Well, we're starting at the beginning.
So we wake up in a field.
Yeah, you wake up face down in the soil and you're being dragged into a prison. Fast forward a little bit. You guys are you're getting your supplies ready from High Wraith. This is last time, of course. And you set out on a grand voyage, your longest journey to date, I believe, across the entirety of the province of Kanamon. And throughout, you have no shortage of little encounters here and there where you're fighting like local denizens such as wyverns, water weirds. Uh, you almost fought a bear that wanted to fight you, but through some
We didn't.
manipulation, yeah, you didn't. And you eventually reached the the borderline hell on earth, where a portion of the forest had gone up in flame. There was a large column of smoke rising into the air, and yeah, you quickly figured out why a lot of the creatures along the way had been so bothered. So yeah, you fought your way towards it, tooth and claw, and yeah, you have entered the portal into the plane of fire, or at least let's hope, right?
Just
Why
jumped
just
into a giant
Never mind.
fire and just died.
It was
Yeah,
just
we just got
lava.
incinerated.
We
Yeah.
just walked in. We were like, "Oh, this looks like a hell." Like we all jump into it, and then like the camera pans up to the actual portal.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet above you.
And it's clearly
Yeah.
labeled like a big sign that says portal and then 7 arrows.
Neon sign.
Yeah.
Like fire-powered neon sign. Oh no.
Yeah, it's just fire. But yeah, I think that is like that sort of sums up what happened over the course of almost 2 weeks in game.
In about 3 weeks out of game.
It hasn't been 3 weeks, Kelton. It took like,
Isn't this the third week?
well, first of all, no, it's the fourth, and second of all, I only summed up last session, not the whole season.
That also makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you guys over to a different screen.
Oh, it's hell.
Oh, we're in hell.
Yeah.
Ish.
Kinda hot.
It's hell adjacent.
Yeah, it's yeah, you wake up and it takes your eyes a bit to acclimatize to the light level in here, or lack thereof. You're on it, you've all landed on what seems to be a blanket of it's like dark rock covered with this thin sheet of dark gravel.
Oh.
One of the
Or-
first things that you notice is that you are very parched.
I
Oh,
pull up
yeah.
my water skin and steam comes out. You can't have water in the nether.
Die.
What's that, sorry?
I pull out my water skin and steam comes out because you can't have water in the nether.
And I'm gonna place a bed down.
Oh!
Well, actually, it's funny you say that, Kelton, because that is exactly what has happened. Your water skins are empty.
I am angry.
It's okay. We have a cleric who can cast create water, right?
But not here,
Right?
I can't.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Man,
Philip
I'm thirsty.
like tries
Out
to
of
flip from his one water skin, and he goes for his backup one. Like this cannot be happening.
Out of character, I don't think that's how that works, but in character, I feel like he wouldn't even try.
That's fair.
Yeah, at this point in time, you guys have no idea where you are in relation to anything.
Fun.
Um,
I didn't think the plane of fire would be so vast.
Really?
Well, no, but I didn't think we'd be so far from everything.
Are there any like landmarkish places we can see, like something that kind of sticks out amongst the hellfire?
Give me a perception roll.
I am not good at those. Wait. I am a god at those.
Yeah, apparently you are. Christ.
I
Good
should
on
have
you.
known.
Yeah, so
I'm
from
night vision goggles training on.
you have a bit of a more intensive look around, and you can see amid the rivers of flowing magma and the towering mountains of various descriptions around you, that there doesn't seem to be anything landmark like, but you can see from where you are that there are natural land formations where it seems like you can cross and you can move further into the Firelands, relatively safely.
Yeah. Well, ain't gonna do us any good just stand around. There's Mosey.
I suppose not. Let's go. Wait. Also, were we like dropped, like just kind of dropped in there? Is there a big portal behind us or nearby, or are we really just like dumped in?
There is like a crimson sphere like high above you.
Ah, jeez. Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's go, huh? Ooh.
Onwards and upwards.
I'm not just imagining, like, for the first time ever, Philip's not like sweaty and covered in sweat and like water. He's just steaming.
He's dry.
He's
Oh
dry and
god.
steaming.
But he covered.
Yeah.
Oh god, like sea salt all through his hair.
Oh
His
no!
forehead.
Oh.
That would feel
The very
awful.
air here is thick and heavy. Like you can actually like feel it being drawn into your lungs and expelled. And
Ugh.
you can feel it almost like sandpaper against the sides of your mouth as this parched land seems to threaten to just draw every iota of moisture out of you.
Yeah. Sounds like Australia.
Yeah, summertime Australia, not too different.
Oh god, there's a huntsman. Run!
Oh no,
okay.
it's a
Oliver's
fucking
always
rope.
been here.
Oh no, it's a magpie. Run.
Oh. Over the course of the hour, can each of you give me a Constitution save, please?
Oh, do I get advantage because I have the fire resistance?
No.
Fair
Do I
enough.
get
Worth a
advantage because I'm a
try.
fire genasi?
Hey.
Yeah, this isn't so much about damage as it is just like your body is suffering here.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I am Torch.
Johnny Blaze?
Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake,
The
indeed.
Human Torch.
Okay, so yeah, Philip and Yusheil, you both take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
I am not in my element.
No, certainly not.
I am.
Yeah, you feel yourself dragging your feet along the rough lands.
Is there exhaustion on this sheet?
You can add it if you want to your settings.
Yeah, I added it as a resource.
There's like an actual like thing for it.
Alright.
You continue trudging along and keeping your eyes on the horizon for anything that could be significant, anything that could help you.
How could anything even live here? This is horrible.
Well, if you stop whinging, maybe we'll get a bit more used to it.
Is that even possible? We're only human, except for that guy.
Huh? You're being
You.
racist now.
Yes.
Not being racist. I'm just saying
Fucking rude.
you're adapted a little bit.
Not really. Haven't been here before.
True.
Wow. Can I do like a check to try and find a path? Looking around, is there any like landmarks that I can see that would be like, ooh, let's go there?
I'd say you probably don't need to. You guys are coming up to somewhere that it seems like it might have been lived in at one point, because you see up on your right, sort of the crumbling remains of this enormous statue. And by enormous, I mean it's probably about 50 feet high.
Oh boy.
Seems like it might have been carven out of a warrior of some description.
Hmm.
I'll move you onto the map now.
Holy shit. That's cool. Wait, that looks remarkably similar to the Oh, that's a giant statue, boys. I mean, we already knew that, but still. That's cool as fuck.
Game is still loading.
Didn't we encounter something similar-ish? At least a sword. No,
We
that's an
found a
actual
sword.
skeleton. In the snowy place.
Yep.
The northern of the continent. We got a big sword there as well.
It wasn't
did.
no, it wasn't the snowy one. It was when we were going to the Stone Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was in the grassland.
Are you still loading, Jarod?
I'm good now.
Okay, good.
If you ain't noticed, there's some toasty boys over there.
Yeah, you can see some ambling fire elementals. They occasionally just they wade into the magma stream.
Oh yeah. Minding their own business.
Yeah.
Shall we just try and cross and see if they won't attack us, huh?
Let's take their lunch money.
That's a bit rude. Try and talk to them, huh? No, that's right, they can't understand us.
I don't care about the lunch. I care about the water right now. Don't you? There we go.
We haven't had a rest yet, have we?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I would like one.
I would appreciate some sleeps.
I will take the lead because I have a lot of health left.
In fact, I am actually going to heal myself as we're walking forward.
No worries.
Go for a level 3 heal cure wounds, which is 3d8 plus 4. Oof.
Oh, that's all right.
16.
And give me a wild magic check. I'll make your token keep it.
Okay.
7.
No worries.
Do they see us now?
This one here sort of turns to look at you and raises its arms out menacingly.
Oh.
I'm gonna say to him in Primordial, mind if we pass?
It takes a step forward and folds its arms.
Could I, by any chance, do like an insight check to see if I know what it's trying to say? Like trying to read it, like if it's.
It's been
You'd know
about.
that it's saying. You'd know that it's saying no.
Yusheil, what's happening?
Doesn't want us to pass.
Why not?
I don't know. Doesn't speak. He can just understand what I'm saying.
Oh.
Anyone got a tinderbox? Maybe they want a snack.
We could have resort to bribery.
Bribery.
Yeah.
Look,
they even-
we're new here. Do you mind pointing us in a direction where we could there's like a place to stay or like a city or something? We're not necessarily built for flames.
Points at the lava.
Home.
Fucking
It's-
teeth.
It's vaguely humanoid form. You see its head sort of cocked to the side, like it doesn't understand you.
Oh,
Ask it where the giants are.
You know where the giants are? Fire giants. Big dudes.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Sure. Yeah, not good. Not good at all.
quite bad even. Wow.
It shakes its head vigorously, and a couple of embers fall off it onto the stone.
Nah, you don't know. Look,
If
what we do,
if
we
we
need to
if we
cross.
stay here trying to talk to these flame dudes, we're gonna die of thirst.
That's probably
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I remember like, sorry, we gotta cross, okay? We need to find something to survive. Water. We need it. You don't.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be any
I'm
down
sorry.
here. We need to get in and get out.
So I then just take a step over, start marching. Inevitably
You-
knowing that they're gonna
Yep.
try and start
Stop.
something.
You hear you hear like a scratching of the stonework and this like rapid chittering before over the sides with tiny hands and limbs crawl these tiny creatures begin
Ah.
to scramble up and start leaping towards you.
Oh no,
Oh.
stinky boys.
What are
Yeah,
these?
So at this
Interesting.
point,
Initiative, the stinky boys.
initiative time.
I can do that.
Let's roll.
Can you really though?
Sometimes.
Just oh, never
Shazam.
mind.
Oh. Now one of us is gonna have to change.
What?
I'm talking to Kelton. One of us is gonna have to change. Oh, never mind, you got a 21. I thought you got a fucking 12. Never mind. That's fine.
Sexy.
You changed, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
The perfect place for a fucking cleric to be there.
Yeah, it is more or less.
I think you deleted mine.
No, yours is there.
We don't see it.
It's there. I'll cycle
Right.
through again just to make sure.
Yeah. He's just gone.
I can re-add it if it would really butter your muffin.
Like muffins.
Buttered muffins? Yum.
Really go for a cheese. skull.
Wait, maybe those like flame dudes were just warning us. They're actually cool guys.
They could.
I mean, they're not. That
We'll see.
cool, they're pretty warm actually.
You got fucking nasty meat.
Nasty.
I'm gonna have to re-add this fucking this GM roll at some point, but this will work okay for now. Okay, Mr. Oliver.
Oh boy.
Get him.
Well, my sword is probably still juice from the previous fight, so I believe that means that it's smacking time.
It sure seems to be.
Oh, I will first off I will schmark the boy like in front of me. Just normal. And then go for 2 smacks.
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
So 2 normals. Nope, and 25.
Yeah, as it's sort of crawling over, you go for a lunge with your blade, but it leaps over and it grasps onto your arm, where it's
Ooh.
going to 21 to hit, 5 fire
Crazy.
damage.
Angry. It gets a solid 16 plus, I believe it's this one. Yeah, plus 6. So yeah, 21, 22 even damages.
Okay, not a problem. You reach your blade up as it sort of grabbed onto you, and you actually manage to cut the creature in half, and the 2 pieces fall down before there's just the sudden inferno, this fiery blast.
I'm not okay with
Can Benedikt, Filip, and of course Oliver make a dexterity save, please?
I'm dexterous as hell.
I can sure fail a dex save for you.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I have an
Damn,
ability
I've
for
got 6
this.
on dex saves, that's creepy.
I have
That's
an
wild.
ability for this.
Is it called?
Was I not in that sphere to be hit,
Probably.
basically, Chris?
No.
Oh, damn. I have to make the save to be able to do it.
Yeah.
If you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately not.
That makes sense. You're gonna use my dex check to like get in the way, get the shield in front of me in the first place.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ben, you take well, actually, you all take 2 fire damage from that
Is that after I get
Um,
it halved?
after you get it halved. Yeah, but Ben, you are now also ignited.
Cool.
Oh boy.
So it's a D4 at the start of my turn, right? Oh, by the way, which one of you did I cast Death Ward on?
Was me.
Oliver, I believe.
Yeah, you've still got
Yeah,
that.
it was Oliver.
Oh, sick, okay.
Cool.
Lasts for 8 hours.
Alright. I'll do that one up.
Brilliant. And that is your turn, I'm guessing, Oliver?
Is that fella dead?
Yeah, he is.
I will then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and
Good
I
idea.
will ready my crossbow.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
Alright, it's the elemental's turn now. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He
He's
approaches.
gonna take, yeah. Oh lord, he coming. He's gonna do 2 touch attacks against Yusheil. He's gonna do the bad touch.
Oh no, not the bad touch.
13 and a 12, so none of those hit. And then he's gonna do the fire elemental special. He's gonna go whoosh.
Yes, he fell into my trap card.
Damn, if only he moved in and then attacked, I could hit him back.
Nah. So let me just math that out. Yusheil, you take 3 fire damage after halving,
Who?
and you are on fire.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
Warm.
Yeah, I'll move him back so I can put the marker on you.
Okay.
Awesome. And this other guy is gonna move on up, just in case. And that's their turn. Yusheil's turn.
Shit. Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you could take more of those exploding dudes?
I was gonna cast Death Ward
Who's
on myself.
Ryan?
I'm asking out of character. What were you saying,
we
Ryan?
could tell. I was planning on casting Death Ward on myself. So
Okay.
possibly. I'm probably you and me are the best at dealing with them because we take half
Yeah.
damage.
No, because I was gonna cast Shatter and try and take out multiple, but I don't know if you'd survive floating all
Shatter?
of them. Yeah.
Just do it.
Cool. I moved back here, and I'm gonna do a cheeky
Boom.
chat.
Shatter.
Shit.
Yusheil just pops a squat.
Yes, I think it's a 10-foot radius. So that's. Oh, that didn't work too well. About that big, basically just here. Oh yeah, that's it. Almost it.
Burst.
Yeah.
So,
So
if
that
it seems severe.
It should.
Oh,
I want it to get basically all 4 of these dudes, and also the flame dude in the middle. Yeah.
Mhm.
Boom. And let's,
yeah, that'll work.
because it seems like those little dudes aren't very strong, but that's not the point of them.
Yeah.
There we go. Shatter.
Okay.
Kaboom.
I'm gonna do one roll for the elemental.
As I basically just pull that little button and press it as an explosion goes off.
yeah, I imagine it as like a concussion grenade, but
Yeah.
not like
Hello.
not like an actual grenade.
God damn, Chris.
They're not minded for everyone.
What's
Yes.
wrong?
That roll.
Yeah. Well, it's just one of those things. But the little dudes fail. So they're gonna take a full blast. And as a result, I think that's the one I rolled initiative for. So, yeah, that's correct. So boom, 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 boom. But
I mean, we need to make 4 dexterity saving throws.
yes, you do.
Oh, is it a 10-foot radius?
It is.
Nice. I'm gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
I fail
I'll be
all of
fine.
them, but it's okay. I am resistant to bullshit.
I fail all of them.
Surely. Oh my god, we almost got exactly the same numbers every time.
Now, luckily, the DC for these guys is actually pretty low.
Okay.
Yeah. So you both succeed the first one. So after halving it twice, you both take 2 fire damage.
Oh no.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the second one, it rolled so low that you both take 1.
Cool.
For the third one, Yusheil succeeded, Benedikt failed. So, Yusheil takes 1, Benedikt takes 2.
Mm-hmm.
The last one.
And the last one, you both failed, so you take 2 each.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it could possibly be.
No, not bad at all. As you say, you guys are the best ones to take it. Yeah, as this ultrasonic sound vibration just basically reduces these guys to dust, just makes cracks in their rock and just causes them to detonate as their life force gets expelled. Meanwhile, the elemental, he's going to take half, so yeah, he takes 8. And he doesn't seem very perturbed at all. I just clicked one of my bookmarks, so gonna load back in.
You know what? I want to do something fucking cheeky. Alright? I'm going to take a step back. Out of his
Oh,
reach.
you're gonna.
I know what you're doing. I like it.
What am I doing, Ryan?
It's genius. I love it.
You're baiting him. You should get him on the baited pod.
Because if
Ryan.
he takes an opportunity attack, it's probably gonna miss, and then I get to attack him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let me just check something. Wait for the game to flow properly. I'll just make sure that it doesn't have reach.
If it does, I'm gonna take another step.
Yeah, fair enough. We just need to verify these things.
Oh, then little boys would also take a fucking swing. Oh well.
You have 22 AC. I'm
I
sure
do
you'll
have 22 AC. Yeah. And even if he does hit me, I'm resistant.
You're resistant to most of it. It's not
Yeah.
all fire damage, is it?
Oh. True.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, come
Probably
on,
be
come on, come
possible to
on.
look it up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It looks like it's only 5 feet reach, so yeah, go for it.
He also gets his swang.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, it is 5 feet. Cool. So he's gonna make a touch attack. Bad touch for a 14. That's a Benedikt. Go for it.
I take a step back in.
Okay.
Just to let him know that he fucked up.
Did he though?
Fucking hell! You had one job,
Holy
Ryan!
shit.
I give a fucking
that's,
sideward glance, just
that's
looking
a
like, you
20
bet you fucked
And that's a
it!
23 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
Wait, what?
It rolled exactly what it needed to hit me after that. Oh no, it didn't
Wait.
roll one over.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
right, yeah.
So that is. I'll just use the second one. That is 6 fire damage, half to 3. Yeah, so you take 3 fire damage from that one.
Cool.
I look at you like, and then see it, like, oh fuck, I fucked up!
Yeah, as Yusheil, you dart back, like sort of taunting it into attacking you, and it does so, with gusto. But as it reaches forward, Ben, he tries to bring his sword down like a guillotine, but he's taken his eyes off the creature, and its fiery hand just grasps your helmet, not enough to like warp the metal or anything, but enough to make you sweat inside the helmet and pull back from the attack.
Oh boy. Fireboy sweating.
Is that your turn, Yush?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Philip's turn.
Right, so I stay put because I am very ranged. I'm gonna summon a spectral tentacle. Right, I'll put it here.
No, I didn't grab the tentacle art. You're gonna have to draw one still.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it was gonna be. I think it'll be out.
You can
Nah,
open a red
it
one
won't.
and drag it in.
gonna. But Kelton got your Christmas present.
Oh. But till that point, bonus action. No, right. At a part of making it, I can do an attack. So,
Bonus action.
I'm gonna whip. No, I won't do that actually. I'll whip the big guy with cold damage.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, easy hit.
1d8 cold, as it saps its heat. There's lots of spear, but
Yeah.
more damage.
It's not actually vulnerable to it, but it's not resistant or immune either. So yeah,
Okay.
it does take hold, wraps around its wrist as it goes in for another strike, and yeah, it seems like the embers die a little before, yeah, they roar back to life.
Sweet. And for my action, I want to fucking Eldritch Blast the fucker.
Seems responsible.
Jesus. 50-28?
Both of those hit.
Fuck yes. For a 19, 25, 29 damage total.
Brilliant, and a nice chunk of damage it is, as you've had a bit of practice with fire elementals already, and you sort of aim these sharks like two curveballs around your comrades fighting up ahead, and they chomp into the large elemental being's form.
Excellent.
And that's you, I suppose.
That is me.
Cool. All right, it's the little imp creature's turns. Seeing as there's only 3 of them left, one is going to attack Yusheil, 2 of them are gonna attack Benedikt, because why not?
Best of luck.
Yeah, that's the thing. They probably won't, but they might.
2 crits in before.
That would be pretty funny. All right, so this is Yusheil's one. 6.
Oh,
Classic. And then for Benedikt's 2.
Nope.
Oh my
22 and
god.
18.
wait, 22? Doesn't that?
Oh, no, that does.
Oh, right,
I was
yeah.
looking at damage. Yeah, 22 hits.
All right, yeah. So after halving, you take 3 fire damage, and you are still ignited.
But wait, my tentacle slams down in front of the attack, reducing the damage and being oddly tangible. Reduce the damage by 5.
Hell yeah, I take nothing.
Let
That's
me.
beautiful.
Chris, I forgot to take the damage
That's
off when I
so
was involved.
hilarious.
That is correct. Yeah, you're ignited. So you would have taken
Yeah, update there.
oh, like nothing. You take 1 fire damage on your turn.
Ow!
Hey, that adds up, Chris. One.
What's a
Yeah.
little bit of what's it? Like
17
sunburn.
turns of this, and I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
54 turns.
54 turns of this, and I want to be upset.
Yeah, you won't be that upset. You'll be unconscious.
I mean, that's if I don't cast Cure Wounds beforehand.
Yeah,
Well,
precisely.
being unconscious is the least upset I've ever been. I tell you what.
I tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Man, this is some real fiery action, but yeah, Philip, the cold void, for lack of a better term, that your tentacle represents, just it blocks the magman's entire body as it leaps towards Ben, and yeah, it is forced to basically leap off it as it it doesn't like the cold.
Oh, I love that change. I was so dubious about being 1d8 rather than half, but like, oh.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, that's their turn. So, Ben, you're gonna take a classic 4 fire damage.
Is that after halving?
That is after halving.
Cool. Alrighty. And now
Not
it's
to worry, I'm
might.
well within the groove of you guys being resistant by now.
Well, I was going to Death Ball, but I think I'm going to save that spell slot. So I am just going to do a 3rd level Cure Wounds again. I'll roll the... Okay, I'm good for that, and then it's 3d8 plus 4. So 15.
Nice.
It's a good amount. Well done, you. Yeah, you feel some of the burns begin to heal, and your vitality return as your unique connection with death sustains you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much me. I'm just sort of waiting.
Cool. Mr. Oliver, you're also on fire, so you take 6 fire damage.
Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to use my action to put myself out.
Sure, you can do that. You give yourself a quick pat down, a little roll around.
I'll go to there, and ready a shot, I guess.
You only have a bonus action, remember?
Yeah, I know. Hence why I'm only readying it.
Oh, I see. Yep. My bad. Alright. Elemental time. It's gonna do an attack on each of you.
Mm-hmm. I'll counter its
Fine.
attack on Yusheil. Or, try.
And 11 on Yusheil, a 24 on Ben.
Ooh, and only a 10 for me. 24 does hit.
Yeah, you take a swipe, a bit too wild, unfortunately, as the surprisingly lithe form twists around your blade and manages to get a hit in for 3 fire damage against you.
Cool.
And it's going to take another step forward, bathing you both in the flames for 3 fire damage each.
All right, 3 fire
And-
damage.
I'll be back in just a moment.
And so will I.
Okay, guys, plan. I smack him.
That's a good plan.
I would
So I think-
appreciate if someone could take out the mini dudes on the side.
Did they do like more damage dead than alive?
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know. Would they?
It seems like it so far.
I mean, Ryan keeps getting hit. That's the problem.
Who's Ryan?
I'm gonna punch Kelton soon.
This guy's going to take a couple steps forward. And it's Yusheil's turn. Going to start off the round by applying 1 fire damage, please.
No, I'm on 50 HP.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck you. I'm angry. I'm very angry. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm just flicker the wrist, knock the dude off the fucking bridge. It's a punch, but just flavor it's like knock him away, then fucking punch the flame.
Good on you.
I ain't happy. But dude on the fucking bridge.
Uh-huh.
But bullshit fucking flame dude who's decided, you know what? I like invading personal fucking space.
So both on the same one?
No, so the dude, so this dude here was the first one.
Uh-huh.
Little dude, and then second dude is big dude.
Okay, that was enough. Yeah, like the second your gauntlet makes contact, you smash him away, but as the thunder pulse activates, so too does its death blast.
Oh fuck.
So dex save from
Yes.
both of you, please.
Fuck. Also, little dude died as well.
Wait, what do you mean?
I first attack was against the little dude. The second attack was against the fire elemental.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
You're good.
So is that just one dex save or 2 dex saves?
It is 1 dex save from you and Ryan.
12.
Well,
I think Ryan's not here right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just have to roll for him.
Ryan is dead.
He's there now.
No.
Huh. Look at that.
He did good. I'll just check that I got the damage right. I think I have, yep. Okay, you both take only 1 fire damage from that. Good on you.
No, 49.
Nickel and dimed to death.
And what about big fire elemental dude?
Hey boy.
Move him back to do the deduction.
I'm back.
And the big build. Don't worry, you only took 1 fire damage. I already subtracted it. This guy, that you're hitting, he takes the full thunder damage.
Mhm.
11. However, because you made a melee attack against it,
Yep.
there's this explosion of embers, some of which get in your eyes. It's not great, but yeah, you take 2 fire
Ooh.
damage from that.
Oh.
I say it gets in your eyes. You wear a helmet typically, so probably not. But
It burnt my wrist slightly. Kind of hurt.
yeah, like
Um,
I don't like that.
Is this
quite hurt.
tentacle able to be occupied that space or no?
It is spectral, I believe.
Okay. In which case, step. Procking the opportunity again.
Seems fair to me.
If he wants to, that's the thing.
Of course I want
He
to.
does want to. He doesn't like you. That's a 15 to hit, so no. Ben, take a swing.
Whoop. Nope.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
is that another natural one? It is.
That
That's a
is
nat
another
2.
natural one.
No,
that
it's
is
not.
No, never mind.
I rolled
It is.
twice by accident.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
That is only an 18 to hit, though.
I'm fine.
And then bucket bonus action defensive field. Which is equal to my level in this class. So 8 temp HP.
Beautiful.
And that is my turn.
We like temp HP in this
We do.
household. Okay, awesome. Philip's turn.
God. Alright, bonus action. I'm going to repeat my tentacle attack. I'll tentacle smack the little manlets off to the side. One of the rightmost one.
This one.
Megman. Yeah, that's the one. That one.
Magnan thinking manlet.
Let me just have a look. That's not quite enough, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Your tentacle goes for a low blow, and this cheeky little shit just jumps over it.
Philip rolls his eyes and just kind of like he raises a hand, and I'm gonna I will shark one each. One shark per Megman.
Brave.
Yeah.
You have both of them.
Yep.
Cheeky little shit so they can get away.
Both no longer our problem. But like, damn, fire explosion.
Yeah, they both they're about to get dive bombed into the lava before their fiery blast goes off, and yeah, that's another Ben and Yusheil dex save, please. 2 each.
Damn, I failed the first one. Give me that 3 damage.
Hey.
Oh shit. Ben
Yep,
might save.
Yeah, Ben saves both.
Nice.
Just. 1 fire damage each for the first one. Because it rolled so low.
Wait, no. Oh my god, that's off temp HP. Yo!
And 2 each for the second.
Oh, we both said the second.
Yeah.
Correct.
No.
Ironic that the one that you both saved was the most damaging, but the second one was closer. I'm gonna flavor it that way, so nobody can argue with me.
Okay.
All right. The Magmans are down for the count, so I'm gonna get rid of their token. It's just the main threats now, and it's Benedikt's turn. For not fun. 4 fire damage.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Wait, I can react to that. Hang on.
That was because he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I get the pat
He is
him out with the
burning.
tentacle. It's like, ooh.
Tentacles just like whacks him.
With an oven mitt on the end of it.
Wraps him in a cold embrace.
Yeah, I think I step back and I do a swang.
Good plan. Kelton, no. There you are.
Ooh, I believe it
22.
hits.
Good hit.
4. Okay, so that's 11 damage.
11 because of your divine strike.
Rolled a 2 on it.
Awesome.
It feels bad.
Yeah, a very cunning, very practiced slice across its center mass that opens up this chasm in its fiery form, which closes up, but not all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's you.
Yep.
Awesome. Top of the room, tier laddies. It is
Hey.
Oliver's turn.
Time for a good old shot against the that one. I will. That's 30 feet, right? That is 30 feet. That boy is more than 30 feet away. Damn, that's stinky. I'm gonna regret existing for a second. Oh, hell yeah.
We all do from time to time.
A bonus. Okay. Yeah, I freeze my crossed bow and shazam. Why? 15?
15 hits.
Hey, alright. Followed by one of them. So, hey, 12 damage total.
Beautiful. Not a bad shot at all. You fire for like around where its shoulders are for the best chance to hit, and it pays off as your ice imbued projectile just fires through and yeah, does a bit of a number on it.
Excellent. Reload, and that's more. Well, yeah, chuck another bolt in. And that's
Excellent.
more.
Just
Kelton.
you are a little quiet.
I don't know why.
Aren't you too far away?
I might be.
I was like leaning
Was
back
it?
the chair a bit.
No, I'm,
that'll
I'm
do it.
leaning more to use a hand crossbow at that disadvantage because it's 30 feet and you're 55 feet from it.
That is a thing.
Yeah, just roll again for me. It might still hit.
Could move
Yeah.
forward as well.
Man, Jarod, fuck you. Sorry, just
Uh,
go like,
Jarod is that kid that reminds the teacher about the homework.
that
Yeah,
is
but I also
still-
remind it if I forget as well.
That's still 40 feet.
It was you had enough movement to move enough, and
Yeah, I know. We'll just do it like that. If that's alright with you, please.
Yeah, that is absolutely fine.
Excellent.
Not
Yeah.
a problema.
And shatters me.
Excellent. This fella's turn.
Ooh.
You know what he's gonna do. He's
Gonna
pretty
step forward.
single-minded. Oh, not yet. It's a 17 against Yusheil and an 11 against Ben.
Nope.
Wow.
But I will
Neither
attack
of
him. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. Has it been
You
my
can't?
turn? What?
It's it's a
Oh yeah,
new
no, it's
round.
been my turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I hit. Yay.
Woo. You sure
10
do.
hull damage.
Very cool.
no divine strike.
No, because it is not my turn.
Ah, fair.
It hasn't refreshed yet.
I see.
No, yeah, no, it's only when you attack on during your turn.
Oh, I see. Yes. I should know that. I play a cleric in the other game.
Yeah.
Are you a caster cleric though?
No. Well,
No?
yes,
Yeah.
but also no. Kind of yes, but no. Yeah, I am. Oh, sorry. I almost put
learned-
11 d10. Can you imagine?
I learned
Yeah.
absolutely no information about your character during that conversation.
That's all right. That's the intention.
Like
Um,
Pinocchio trying not to lie.
His nose would have grown like probably 3 times then for each time he lied.
Well, yes, but actually, no.
Okay, so you each take 2 fire damage just from it wandering forward and being a little fuckwit.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
The other one is just going to keep being oppressive and weird and standing at the edge of the bridge.
Sorry, how much was that?
2 fire damage
Damn.
each.
Boom.
Death by 1,000, like, lighter burns.
Yeah, yeah, it's sort of less like it's burning you and more like your skin is like slowly heating up.
Like the showers are
Yeah.
way too hot.
But not like enough to go, I'm hopping out immediately and like turning it down. Like, okay, this is hot, hot, hot. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, that's getting a little hot. That's getting a little hot.
Uh-oh, stinky.
I might have to turn this down in a couple minutes.
Stinky. Alright. Yusheil's turn, I guess that makes it, huh?
It does.
But before that, you're gonna take 1 fire damage, you naughty little boy.
Perfect. Still on 10
I'd say
HP.
that.
I step back. I see this nerd. I'm gonna fucking bop him in the face. Bop.
You do that, sir.
Bop it.
Mm.
12 thunder damage. Wow.
Aww.
But he's still up, ain't he?
Yeah, but admittedly not by much. You can see the exposed core of it like flickering and burning.
Second attack is a 14. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
14 does hit, not by much though.
Oh. That's another 6. Pretty pitiful damage.
It's enough though. And
Ooh.
with the first hit, you cause it to sort of rear back. And as I said, it's exposed like fiery moat in the center is flickering and burning like a furnace. The second punch you direct at it and just punch its core out of the body, and yeah, it.
Ooh, could I do it so I grab it and then crush it with the sonic I guess sound?
Yeah, for sure. There's this boom
Fuck
as you
yes.
crush it, and yeah, its flames all disappear, just fly up into the sky like a nerd.
I then approach the child.
Calmly
Okay.
approach child.
Actually, do I want to approach child? Yeah, we gotta push the front line back a bit. Getting too close to our squishy boy.
I have more hit points than you.
But
You do, but you don't have
know
armor.
You know you're not allowed within 50 yards of a child.
I thought that was you. Well, no, that was Pedo Big Bird. That's right.
Who?
Don't bring up Pedo Big Bird in this innocent room.
That's fair. All right. Nonetheless, that's the end of my turn.
Okay,
Wait.
Philip's turn.
I was gearing up to cast a thing other than Eldritch Blast. I'm
What?
casting Eldritch Blast.
Wait, there's a spell other than Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, I changed it like the back of my sheet, like a secret, like hidden section.
The Armor of Agathis.
22. Wow, dead.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
22, 32 damage. Jesus Christ.
Hmm.
On the last survivor, the sharks peel around to the sides of the bridge and then chomp down on each arm like an angry police dog.
Unlike an
ACAB.
angry police dog, it is. Yeah, 1 on each, and yeah, they dive downward as if in an attempt to sort of drag it through the earth, but it's too strong. It's too powerful. Why would you
It's
even
too
attempt
present. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
that?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Tentacle slides forwards with a very dramatic slimy noise as it
Oh.
moves 10 feet. I'm gonna whip this guy.
Oh my god, how does it
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
sound so slimy?
I don't know, I hate it. I didn't make it like this. 15?
But that was a lie. The 15, it hits.
Fuck yes, get that 2 cold damage, eat shit. And then let's lazily whaps down on like its like shoulder and chest and just
It does actually just like bat at one of the flickering flames on its shoulder, but that flame doesn't come back.
oh.
Hell yeah.
Like pinching out a candle, but you do it a million times to kill the guy. 50 more rounds of this.
All right, brilliant. We're on Benedikt's turn now. You take 2 fire damage.
Oh shit. 5 more rounds of that and I'm gonna be dead. Alright. So, time to do the most intelligent thing when you're on fire. Run at fire.
More.
But as I'm running at the fire, I'm going to do a very smart thing, which is heal myself with the power of death. At level 2.
I thought you were gonna say God and anime.
No, that would be a very weeaboo thing to say.
Exactly.
And then I'm gonna get 6 rounds of being on fire back.
Beautiful.
That's right. I'm just referring to everything in terms of 2 fire damage because that seems to be the most common thing that happens.
It does, doesn't it? Statistically speaking. And is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Cool as
Woo!
Oliver time.
Oh, get him.
Get 'em. You know what time it
Get him.
is. It is
No, what
time
the-
for. Ooh, oh god, how far away is this fat fuck? 10 feet.
Oh, you need to move 10 feet forward, Biles. There you go.
Here we go. I will go ahead and give the fat fuck his beatings.
His
Whack.
just desserts.
The desserts that are just.
It's just whack.
It
That
just works.
I believe. As well as one of them. Meh. So 10 damages. total.
Ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da.
Okay. Now, I think actually I've been doing it incorrect in the sense that the piercing damage gets halved, but the frozen doesn't.
Aye.
So it's going to be 7 damage total.
Aye.
Awesome, yeah. As you fire another shot, this one less precise than the other, but it still hits. And while the bolt does get singed to a crisp, it does still leave a small hole in it.
Excellent.
Brilliant. It's the elemental's turn. It's gonna go 5.
Hmm?
1 fire damage each.
Goes 1 temp HP. God damn.
10, 15,
Uh-huh.
Right.
20.
Oh, attack of opportunity, bitch.
Yeah, I will also take an attack of opportunity.
You turn around and both take
Oh.
swings at it simultaneously.
Oh shit! I just realized something.
Yeah.
He should be have attacking Benedikt at disadvantage this entire time.
Not only that, bring him back,
Why?
please.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Bring him back 1 square, please. Because I believe a 14 hits, which means his speed drops to 0.
But he has to move out of your reach before you can do an opportunity attack.
He has to take an action to move out of my reach. It's like the weird fucking...
Oh,
maybe...
the weird sentinel thing?
Yeah.
And the reason why for me is because of my thunder gauntlets. It imposes disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me until the start of my next turn. And since I've
well.
been attacking him most of the time. Yeah.
Not a big
I'm
deal.
just meaning more for future. If he was trying to smack anyone else, he'd have disadvantage for now on. Since
I mean,
forgot about
it's
it
up to you. If you want it to be like 5 feet away from me, it's kind of... It doesn't really matter.
It just makes more sense to me that, like, because it's sort of...
Wait, why is it guiding bolt? It wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, I wasn't
It's
sure why.
It's the same bonus to hit, but I'll just
But
roll
yeah.
it.
Yeah, in any case, you both hit.
So that's 8 slashing damage, and he's stuck in place.
And that was like 11 thunder damage. And he's thundered up.
Brilliant.
Hey, you know what I should use? I should use Sacred Flame on him. That'll be fun.
Burn the burn.
I will... Yeah, I mean, it does radiant damage, but you know, whatever. I will fight fire with flame.
I'm just seeing if there's like a rage. I don't think there is. I'll use that one because he's focused. And yeah, Ben, you cut him in such a way that you sort of like force him to turn around in place. And yeah, he's stuck, so he can't do anything else. Cool.
I love
You
scenting.
shelter.
Cool. In which case, I step the forward, and I go for a couple of attacks. Smack. Oh, hello there.
General Kenobi. Nice
Think I'm gonna have to re. Oh, that shouldn't be 11. That should be 13 plus
one.
7.
Correct.
So that's a 20 then.
Very
Um,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 thunder damage as you punch this creature center mass, and just like the ripples get sent through every fiber of its being.
And then a second attack, which probably misses.
It does actually.
Ah.
It's sort of flickering so violently that you go for what you think is a precise strike, but it arcs and curls around your gauntlet before coalescing.
Take a step back.
Cool.
Basically goading it into attacking me. Come on,
yeah.
bitch.
It is not this time. It's still a bit shocked from Ben's attack before.
Haha.
Take that, idiot.
But nonetheless, if he decides to go into the backlines, he has disadvantage on all attacks.
Yeah.
Because they are not me. There's only one me.
And then all of a sudden, Filip and Oliver, you see this bright golden projectile just sail past you, like rippling your hair and clothes. As this enormous hole just opens in the center of the elemental.
Oh.
And there's a rush of air that Yusheil and Benedikt feel go up. As the hole in the center of the elemental where its core once was.
Oh.
And like the other one, its flames just disappear into the ether.
What the fuck happened there?
Oh, can I see who shot it?
Yeah, you turn around and you see a familiar feminine diva holding a fiery core in her hand. I know that token is a male. Just go with it.
A female diva. Who, this person again?
Totally not.
Yeah, you see the sharp visage of Seratel.
Oh.
Sigh.
What the heck are you doing here?
Well, saving you by the look of it.
We were fine, thank you very much.
It was merely tickling us. It barely did anything.
I'm also going to talk about how it was all us, but I need to put this fire out real quick.
That's actually fair. Just pat myself down.
Oh, that's gonna hurt tomorrow.
You'll be fine.
Very healthy.
I need to go to the toilet, Chris. Sorry.
Okay.
I was going to speak to my
If
sister.
you gotta go, you gotta go.
Dinner. Yeah, won't be long.
Well, I suppose you're here for the same reasons we are.
Not quite.
Oh. Indulge me.
I, unlike the administrator, had very little faith in your preparation. And it looks like I was right. Do you even know where you're going?
To giants.
Do you know where the giants are?
Of course we don't know where the
Oh,
giants
do
are.
you?
I don't.
Well, it
But
looks
I
like we're
also
both as ill-prepared as each other then.
But I'm not going to die in the next 2 hours, am I?
Suppose not. Angels are rather sturdy.
Seems like a bit of a false comparison to me.
Also, aren't angels immortal? Kind of cheating.
Immortal means we don't die of old age.
No. That wouldn't it? Wait, maybe? I can't argue with an angel. Shit. So
I feel like you were about to tell us something.
I was about to say that while I may not know where the giants are, I do know where the city of brass is. Oh no, you don't know what the city of brass is, do you?
I imagine it's a
Presumably
city
a
that's made
city
out of
made of
brass.
Gritted teeth, Philip's like, no, I do not.
It's perhaps the only settlement in these God's forsaken lands that's friendly to your kind.
So they're friendly to our gold, is what you mean.
Yes,
Alright.
they exist for trade.
Interesting.
Well,
So,
did you?
Is rarely in the same place from month to month.
Seems hard to trade with. But
The mortals that need to be there, they always make it. Those that don't, well, they end up like you would have.
well, we very much need to be there.
So you say. And I suspect while you're gathering what you need to survive here, that there will be at least somebody who knows where the giants reside, perhaps even how to get there without burning to a crisp.
That would be fortunate.
Indeed.
Now, do you know where the city of Brass is at this moment?
As I said, yes, I do.
Would you be willing to show us perchance?
Would I have come to your rescue if I wasn't going to help you?
Philip shrugs.
No, I just thought I'd leave you here to die.
yeah, there's something about your voice where, like, I don't doubt that.
No, she'd get in trouble with the higher-ups if we died, probably.
Probably. What if she made it look like an accident?
Oh, the higher-ups. That's not important. Whatever. We have our differences. But I can't let any of your people die unnecessarily.
It'd be wasteful.
Very.
Do you think us so cold and pragmatic?
Yes.
In contrast to most, mortals generally.
Most models is kind of a bit of a loose thing because models are very varied.
They are. And so are angels, some are nice and some are not. Well, personable, I think, is better word.
Almost all angels are good aligned in some way.
And we are that way intrinsically. We were
Exactly.
born out of good itself.
Anyway,
Do you think we came to the material plane to fight the demons because it made sense in our heads?
Well, yes. But also because it was, like, the right thing to do or whatever.
That's a foolish perspective. We came to protect you.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's good and noble. Nonetheless, this conversation is kind of going around in circles.
Yes,
What
and
I
it seems
missed.
like you're
What I
going-
don't know.
seems like you're hell bent on being wrong. So let's make a move.
Aren't we all?
No.
well, lead the way. Oh. Thank you.
Enjoy. It should be good. Chili turmeric.
Yes.
Oh,
Before I
Goose
forget,
saves the day. Hello.
she produces a golden chalice with a couple of diamonds encrusted into the lip, and you can see that it has very clean looking water in it.
Oh, water.
One of the only ways
How
I can survive here.
fair? Do one of you guys want to have a drink first?
Yes.
Yeah, you each drink your fill, and those of you that have exhaustion, you feel it wash away.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. And that's some good water. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Some high quality H2O.
Man, that's some spring water.
I have enough for some time, but we'd better not dally.
For the decanter.
All right. Let's skedaddle.
Yes.
Vamoose. Come on, Barmenize.
Precisely. Yeah, you continue on your voyage, now buoyed by the presence of that which sustains life.
I miss life being sustained.
Yeah. Yeah, no, to people like you, this may as well be hell in its aridity.
I'm sure that hell's much worse.
Yeah, I feel like all like the fire elemental whenever some fucking like redneck turnip truck models like, wow, it's like hell in here, they just roll their fucking eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh god.
Hell's like actually really cold, okay? Bastards. This is
Like,
my
it's
hometown.
actually really nice here this time of year, so you can fuck off, thanks.
And Yusheil's like that one person, like, yeah, actually, my father was from here, so I'm like used to it, even though I've never been here before. Like, I have it in my veins, so I'm better than you peasants.
Oh god, if you have it in your veins, that's a real problem.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll switch the turn order off.
Old lava veins, Yusheil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up in the sky. There is a sun here, or what you could approximate to a sun. But rather than, like I mean, obviously each of you have seen the sun in the real world, and you see it sort of just looks like a ball of light to us. From our perspective, the sun here it's almost like it's like having a look at the sun through like a telescope, in the sense that like you can see the cracks and crevices, you can see just like the raw, unbridled fury of it, and it is probably like 5 times larger. And you see it set over the horizon as you walk for probably the next like 5 hours or so, you'd have to guess.
Goodness.
And for the first time, it settles into like a somewhat bearable temperature. Obviously, still very warm, probably like 40 degrees.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say like 60 to 40 or something. Christ.
yeah, but it's it feels at least possible to be that.
Wow, that's almost not terrible. The night, I mean, here.
It's yes, it's no less dangerous though.
Mm. But I mean, I can kill things very well. All of us can, but you can't kill dehydration.
That's a surprisingly good perspective.
I mean, what if you're on the water elemental plane?
I'd be fine.
Would you be like, I don't know, like, would you consider killing a water elemental killing dehydrated in a really weird way?
What?
What?
the
I don't
water.
understand.
Because you don't drink water elementals.
You can though. Made
Yeah,
of
but you
water.
shouldn't. It's like drinking a pudding or something.
A pudding.
Yeah, like a slime.
No, because once you kill it, it just turns into water. It's all the magic
Oh.
that's keeping it up. It's not like an actual jelly.
Okay, well then it's just like eating an animal then.
It's water. It's made sentient. So yeah,
Yes,
actually no, yeah, it would be like drinking an animal. We eat animals, so yeah.
it is the same. But I would much rather be in a plane of water than here. That's for certain.
I wouldn't. That sounds horrible. I have
I
to
would
swim
Believe it or
everywhere.
not,
Mhm.
of the elemental planes, this one is one of the more survivable.
Surely you jest. Talking me bad about the other ones. I mean, have you been to them?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
And
could
the
you tell
plane
me?
of and the plane of water you will drown,
Makes sense.
and the plane of air you will fall forever, and the plane of earth you will suffocate.
Because there's no air.
I can breathe underwater, and I have boots that help me fly. That's like 2 out of 3. Still, for most people, that's drowning is worse than being hot. I will say.
You can't say it's on my top 10, eh?
Not to mention, people aren't exactly born with water breathing and flying boots.
True.
That's very true. I just realized something. You can fish still. Forgot about
Philip's
that.
head like pokes up. Like, wait. Huh. Wait, I know what will happen. So I feel like the plane of water wouldn't be welcome here.
I have
Well,
no idea.
Off
I
we
have
go.
not tested that. Oh my god.
Philip like slowly climbs to his feet, weary after a whole day's travel. And he lazily casts the rod out.
Into the fucking lava water.
Under the lava, you don't want to break it, jeez.
No, that would be very dumb.
It would be.
Onto some basalt or something.
Yeah, you wait for a little while. And you pull out a fish. But as you like even as you're looking at it, like 2 seconds after you pull it out, just like this column of steam rises from it, and you watch it shrivel.
It's like
Ooh, a snack.
just like you reel it in, like a cooked fish sprite comes out from Minecraft.
It's like when you fucking kill a fucking cow in Minecraft with a flame aspect sword or whatever. Turns into a fucking steak.
Wait, was it hatted?
No.
At least I didn't kill him on Christmas. Christ mass. I don't know. Well, that saves me a ration for tonight, I suppose.
Can you do it more? Like get us food? That actually looks kind of nice.
You
Yes.
say that, but as you're watching it, it is just
Wait.
like
Baking.
yeah, the fact that there was water on it and that water is superheating means that this thing is effectively just being like boiled and then charred.
Oh, actually, never mind. That actually looks
Hmm.
kind of weird.
It's like
Never mind.
watching toast cook, but like outside of a toaster. It's just like actively getting black.
Ollie
Yeah.
stabs it with his fork and like tries a bit.
Okay. It's quite tough and it tastes like char. You'd guess it's probably edible, but there's no point.
It's like
burnt
eating
fish
activated
jerky.
charcoal.
It's like burnt fish jerky. It ain't too bad, but probably ain't worth much. Anyone else?
I'm
want
just gonna have my snack. No, I'm avoiding that. That's no.
No, I have this baked beef jerky. And this baked fucking hardtack that I can eat.
It's a good thing most rations are dried anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, this would be pretty effective, but I don't like watching that happen to a living thing.
I concur.
What already happened to this
If
one,
one
but
day you fish up a whale, eh?
I mean, I used to do that.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
it's like you're going out fishing with that rod of yours, and you're just like, whoop, there's a blue whale.
I don't think it can do that unless blue
Yeah, but
whales
imagine
live
if
in
it
the
could.
elemental plane of water.
What would you do?
I mean,
I-
it depends. I mean, if I do it like nearish to a water source, then I would try to put it back in the ocean or something.
What if
But
it
No,
comes out of a silly hat?
I think what would actually happen is that as you started trying to reel it in, you would be pulled into the elemental plane of water and then dragged along with it.
that is true. I am not very heavy.
That could be interesting. Keep that in
I
mind.
got a whole whale then. Truth be told, I would probably put it out of its misery as fast as I could. If it's too far from the ocean and I can't really move it very easily, or at all, the next best bet would probably be to just conk it on the head really, really hard, or shark it to death quickly.
Shark it to death quickly.
Mm.
To shark is now a verb. I like it.
Too shock or not too shock?
That is not a question, for I am Warlock. Shark it is. What am I gonna do? Cast Hex instead? Oh wait,
It's just my whole turn process, like shark or not to shark.
you do
It's
it
a
every
turn.
time, even though you know you're gonna just shark.
Watch out, dude! I'm gonna shock.
Oh, dude. I'm sure the Shark Boy Lava Girl meme has been made many, many times, but that would be...
Yes.
We need a pyromancer now. Female pyromancer.
Whoa, guys, that's Philip. I'm making a bite out of him. He's a friend. But real. But real.
He's a
Um,
real friend.
how long did it take you to find the Citadel?
Not long. I mean, you're not exactly trying to hide yourself.
Fair.
No.
Not to mention, if you know where the entrance to the plane is, then we all do.
How long does it stay open for?
That's a good question. A week? A month? In any case, I don't think you're going to be able to get out that way.
Couldn't
We
really
could-
just fly out there with his boots.
We could just banish ourselves.
And carry all of you. Yes, I think not.
Surely you could just like bring one of us up, drop us over the top of it.
I could just banish us all.
Yeah,
That
but
could
that's
work,
useful
but it'll
too.
be very uncomfortable.
Mhm.
It
Also,
might be.
where would we also turn up? Like, we wouldn't all be in the same place on the material plane. We just get yeeted back. It's random.
You'd appear in the nearest space relative, which is
Probably right next to
dangerous.
the portal.
This place is substantially larger than the material plane.
We
Not
could
to
easily.
mention,
Sorry.
time flows differently. Not too much differently, but consider every day here is roughly about 4 days back home.
What? That seems pretty different to me.
Do you want to visit Elysium sometime?
I would love to.
A year in Elysium is around about a century.
Whoa.
Goodness. My whole lifetime and times 3 in a year.
Times 3.
In which case, I wouldn't want to stay there any longer than like a week. Yeah.
You ever been to
Well-
Pandemonium?
A week would be like 2 years.
What did you say, Kelton?
You ever been to Pandemonium? Pandemonium?
Once. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I can't imagine you would.
There's nothing there for scientific discovery. Only the damned are there.
What brought you there then?
To see if there was anything to discover. I drew my conclusions rather quickly.
What about Limbo?
Limbo is... I don't think you really understand what you're asking when you ask that question.
No? Alright, moving on. What about mechanics? That's surely the stuff there.
Yes. Very polite folk. Bit distant.
Would there be a lot for someone of my profession to learn there?
It would probably take you more than your lifetime to understand it, but yes. And I don't mean to insult your intelligence.
You just don't
Just
live long
very-
enough.
It's just very, very different.
Cool.
You wouldn't be learning, like, adding on to its current knowledge. It would be like a whole different thing, like starting from scratch.
Cool.
Almost, yes.
What about the technology of the angels? That
What about
interests
it?
me. Well, how does it differ from what I've done? 'Cause obviously it differs. Oh no, like how it's different, and the science behind it, the magic behind it, and would there be any way that a mortal could replicate it to a close extent?
Not that he's gonna, but you know.
No, I'm 100% gonna try.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Okay, there's not a lot I can say, but a lot of what we do utilizes native materials and things that are brought about by us because we are us. The gilded metal that you see us use is called faith steel, and it's not something that you can make without an angel.
Interesting.
We just need a bit of help.
Yes, would need a bit of help. That's it. So faith steel, what's its properties like?
It's very light, very malleable, and
Mhm.
its strength is directly proportionate to the faith of the wielder.
Oh,
Oh,
so what you're saying is someone like Benedikt would have a better time than someone who has no faith.
Amongst mortals, there would be a minimal difference, but a difference regardless. I'm more referring to the different castes of the angels.
Ah,
The faith steel in my hands would be a pittance compared to someone like Varmiar.
now what about the difference between me wielding it and you wielding it like that? Is that a big thing as well?
Mountains.
So
Simply
that's the-
because we are our faith, we embody it.
Interesting.
Faith to mortals is sort of tacked on, secondary, an afterthought. Even somebody like Benedikt, he is an outlier and reaching the upper ceiling.
also interesting.
So much to learn.
It's the only kind of thing where a weapon can break alongside its wielded spirit in the heat of battle.
Oh my god, you're right.
You needn't even touch the guy, you can just ruin his day to such a degree that he
Oh my-
wilts.
Fallen angel. what happens then? In the rare case that an angel falls, what happens to the weapon that they're wielding?
Then they'll typically use something else.
But does the weapon like fall as well? Does it break, or is it just now terrible in their hands?
Or is there like an opposite of faith still? Because I mean, active absence of faith is almost a form of it in and of itself.
We don't talk about that. It's sinful.
Okay.
Know what you
Crossing
mean,
onto
though, Benedikt.
We're crossing into heretical territories. Maybe we should stop. Yeah.
I enjoy teaching, but knowledge is dangerous.
Fair.
Can be.
Can be. In the wrong hand. Because knowledge is power.
It's just hearing that phrase is so cringe.
But it is true. Well,
No,
actually, having
was
it's not, but it's
it
more
was-
the application of knowledge is powerful.
It was the tagline for our school.
Oh.
Knowledge is strength.
Same thing.
Strength leads to power. Power leads to victory. Through victory, my chains are broken.
And victory leads to women.
Victory leads to money.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, that's something we should have mentioned earlier. Unless you guys did when I was zoning out, do you know where the fire giants are?
He didn't.
Ah, cool.
Are there any others here, or did he send you on a solo mission?
We totally forgot to ask the angel where our mission was.
Yeah.
It's only
I'm
me. I happen to be nearby.
Ah,
Fair enough. And do you know where
I
the
see.
fire giants are? Where they chill?
Jarod, you good?
What? What do you mean?
We literally just went over this.
Oh, I thought you guys didn't.
No, we did. It was the
Oh,
first
you
thing
did.
we asked him. That was the joke.
Well, then obviously I didn't get
A
it.
fucking angel flies in and we're just like, oh, so can you tell us everything for the next half an hour except where we're supposed to be going?
We've done that before. That's the thing.
I can't
Yeah.
remember when we did that.
And when you said, "Oh yeah, we didn't ask," I just assumed that you were telling the truth. You did not sound like you were joking.
Wouldn't be a good joke if I did.
It wasn't a good joke anyway.
Look, it's alright. It doesn't matter. I did ask, and negative.
Okay. So in which case, I asked you guys, where is this? What do we know where? Like what? What did you find out?
Our best bet is to go to the city of Brass and ask around there.
Okay.
Yeah, what she leading us to?
Okay.
Who's your friend?
Ah yes, this is
Oh!
Ollie.
You have not met, that is right.
You guys are a little knob.
He is the substitute for the keys. He had better things to do, I suppose, like, kingship and all.
I don't know who Keys is.
Lizard.
Oh, yes.
He defeated the Frost Giant King, so now he's ruling them.
Pay the first giant king in single combat.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was very
There's-
cool.
There's something about your eyes. You unsettle me.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the first to say that.
Who would be the first?
My mother.
Some bloke back in the tavern a few years back. I don't know. It's not like I'm been keeping track.
Just wondering if there's some kind of turning point. Aside from forgetting where you live. At any rate, he's filled out fourth. Filled the fourth place in the group, and frankly, he's doing a pretty good job at it.
Oh, good. You'll need it.
Of course. I feel like right now is probably going to be the cushiest part of this journey. Well, save for resting in the city of Brath when that comes. Aside from that,
Oh,
but
even then, I wouldn't suggest getting too comfortable. It might be tolerant of mortals, but it's still very different.
well, at least not.
Don't expect a warm welcome without reaching into your pockets, and certainly don't expect to be made aware of all the laws.
Well, at least I'm not wanted there.
No,
You know, then they can help us.
not yet. I try not to underestimate your potential for getting in trouble.
That is fair. He is very troubled.
I'm not. That first time was an act. No, I meant it. It was a
Exactly, very
misunderstanding, though.
troublesome.
It was a misunderstanding. A pointless escalation.
And have you learnt from it?
Only if they have. Or wait.
So
Dark
no, you
joke.
haven't learned from it.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, it was a bit too dark of a joke to make. Too soon, perhaps.
I'll put the chalice in the middle of the camp. You'll no doubt need a drink during the night. Or several.
Appreciated. Oh,
And for,
God.
and for God's sakes, don't wander off in the night.
Something I don't do is wonder. But anyway, you can't be thirsty when you sleep. Good night. Sleep on his bedroll.
Big sleep. Finally, some good fucking health. Meh.
Yeah, you all have a long rest.
Also, just a quick sanity check. Just my little winter thing. We're level 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a vague notion we were level 9. I didn't update my sheet. That's... Oh, God.
All of you wake up at least a couple times in the night with your tongues like rocks in your mouth, and so you have to clamber on out and drink.
Sip.
Big soup.
But yeah, you wake up and you feel okay. Not good, but you feel okay.
Feel a little rested.
Yeah. And you see a couple of you see a couple of tube-like corpses on the ground. The orange and red in coloration. They look reptilian.
Oh.
All the way up to the
Lizard
clean cut through the neck.
Ah, I see.
Did we
They
get
look
into-
like they look like snakes with their heads cut off and and quite big, probably about as
yeah.
thick as your arm.
The heck are those?
Fire snakes, pests.
Interrupted us last night, I'm guessing. Or at least
Yes,
tried to. Thank you for dealing.
it's my job.
Don't sound too happy about that.
Do you think this is my idea of a holiday?
Are you even allowed holidays?
No,
There we go then.
I also don't need them.
Not to brag, but
I doubt this is your idea of a holiday either.
yeah, ain't exactly a rest day.
We
I
need to
mean-
make headway though. We are running out of time.
Kind of like a
Yes.
holiday from a holiday. We didn't do a whole lot for 6 months. I mean, we did a lot, but it wasn't adventure-y.
Yes, I hadn't almost died in a long time.
That's the true tragedy.
Filip squints at you.
You
The
forget who my
conversation
god is,
unfolds.
don't you?
The conversation in full swing as you continue on your way. And I'm gonna go get dinner, so we're gonna call it a little break. A little
Okay.
one.
But
Where?
where
Oh shit, it is too. I'm consolidating photos
okay.
currently.
Let's
I'm-
see. Dinner's been done at my place as well. I will also be back.
Better be. Better.
planning for a fantasy game for Savage World.
Ooh.
And the thing that I love is like the fact that you like the whole settings rules things makes custom character, like, you know, like making like your setting actually fit the mechanics of the game, which was always my problem with like trying to run like a homebrew D&D or a Pathfinder game.
That wasn't like medieval fantasy, or like even then.
No, even then, like because personally I've always hated like the Vancian magic system. The idea of like having a spell slot and then spending that spell slot to cast that spell is I've never really liked it. I've just sort of put up with it. But it was other things. But I switched to Pathfinder, which is definitely more balanced than D&D. But
Really?
actually I should probably pause the recording. Wait a second. I'm gonna pause the recording. Actually, I'll put it on break. I gotta mute my mic though. We are back.
Yeah. So after your little siesta, you will you venture further into the Firelands. I'm gonna call them the Firelands because that's what I understand.
And that's why we're ending this session.
And that was the end of the story.
Ooh.
No, you do you converse with each other along the way some? It's probably
Hmm.
another 3 hours or so.
Maybe.
I'm thinking, but nothing springs to mind. Need a mouth that is too dry to speak.
It's the typical cartoon, like you're walking with like your tongue hanging out of your mouth.
His dog. Can
Hey,
confirm.
Phil, how much do you know of like you know a lot about the ocean, right?
I know a fair bit, yes.
Do you know what other like languages call things in the ocean?
Hmm. Not much of the elvish things and a little bit of other things here and there, but
Because I don't know which language it is, but one of them, like the name for a seal is fucking hilarious.
hilarious, you'll say.
It's a fuck.
Ook.
Mm-hmm. Fucking great.
Ook.
Yeah.
Those fucking seals.
That's a bit fooked. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Intellectuals, ladies and gentlemen.
Hive into the party.
Yeah,
Hey.
this is when
Hey.
Yen gets you.
How much ink do you have?
Let me see. 20.
No, same.
Nice, same int.
Yeah.
Alright, that means no more calling each other dumb.
Yeah.
Shake hands on it.
Shake hands on it. Everyone else is dumb.
Who has the higher wisdom?
Me.
Me.
Um,
I have
Hmm.
12.
I
guess
have
that makes
11.
Philip. I guess it makes Philip the overall smarter one. Just.
well, who is the highest?
Not only has the knowledge, but also knows how to apply it.
I can apply knowledge plenty well.
Actually, what is Philip's strength?
Who?
What?
I
Ah. So I am stronger than Philip.
well, yeah, most people are.
Yeah,
I
well,
am 12 strength.
The important question: are you stronger than one of Philip's sharks?
I
The
think
important
that-
question is, are you stronger than a 3-year-old?
don't
Yes.
know.
I'm above average strength.
What if it's an above-average child?
Yeah, it's like a fucking like ogre child or some shit. Come out the womb and dick you.
Or
What if it's
or like a
like
3-year-old hobgoblin, aka a fully grown hobgoblin.
one of those like 12-pound babies?
Wait, do hobgoblins grow that fast?
I don't know, goblins do, I think. Like a 3-year-old goblin's like fully grown or some shit. I imagine, because hobgoblins are just goblin stretched, right?
Stretched and red and angry and prideful.
Mm.
And
As you
just
guys are discussing goblins and goblin accessories, Seratel, who's at the head of the group, puts a hand up.
oh,
We're about to have company. Get ready.
Oh.
Oh, what kind of company?
Not the friendly sort.
No.
oh, here we
Damn
go.
it.
I cast mage armor.
7,000 minotaurs.
Oh yeah, I'm
running down the road.
Oh, we got a long rest. I love life.
Yes, we did. That's right. Yeah, tickle that long rest button.
Can you believe it?
Believe it.
Is there a long rest button in here?
There's
Yeah,
not.
Yes, I have to do it manually.
That's some caveman shit.
Yeah. Who even does that these
What? Gonna bang some fucking rocks together, huh? Gonna roll 1D boulder? Come on.
Yeah. And I told you guys you have a long rest. You probably should have had a long rest, but that's just me being old fashioned.
I used my pariah point already.
What
Ooh.
did you use it on?
I should probably
Apparently
put
it's
mine.
gone. I don't remember using it.
I don't
Maybe it
remember
was
you
a-
using it either.
I don't
think I'm
remember
at
you.
just
West.
I don't remember you ever using one.
Hmm.
What have I wasted?
Oh,
And we never use it.
It'd be really cool if you could if you type the yes into the other resource slots and you click the down arrow and put it to no. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but it would be cool if you had Boolean variables.
Yeah, I just have 1 or 0. All that binary shit. You know how it is.
You know how it be. Pariah point, maybe. You'll find out when I find you.
It's like one of those magic 8 balls. Like, do I have a prior point? It's like, it is possible.
Try again later.
This time.
But yeah, you see as the tall fires that are around you, they begin to grow with a remarkable intensity, and there's this loud growling that seems to reverberate around the canyons as these large creatures, these black hounds, begin to bound out and towards you.
Hounds of hell.
Well, it would seem, actually, Oliver, yeah, you probably know that they are.
Oh fuck! It's dingoes.
Hell yeah! About to eat my baby.
Keep them away
Fucking
from the
hell, mate.
kids.
How fast can they run?
Look
They
at
can
this.
run a long way.
Look at this perfectly normal Australian outback landscape.
Feels like home, eh? Welcome to the bush, mates.
Hey.
Sorry, I should have cleared the turn order first. It's happened again. Okay, so you got 9.14, not 6. You should have got 7. Clear Sarah Tails.
Oh.
Got 12.
12. I fully thought Ceratel was some sort of weird grey hellhound for a second there.
It says a lot about you, Kelton, my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know what it says.
I
I don't really want to imagine it, truth be told, but
It says a
But
lot.
it does say a lot.
but boy does it say it. And
Saves the fuck out of it.
from the Queen of England to the Hounds of Hell.
How long is a Chinese name?
Depends on the Chinese person.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Did Chris get it? I don't know if he did.
I did.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Jarod didn't.
Yeah, how long is a Chinese name?
Oh.
Might need to cut that actually.
No.
It isn't
we
racist if it's true.
I mean, it can be, depending on who's fucking getting hurt by it.
Jesus Christ.
I suppose so. Okay. Stop that one. Start this one.
It's like the most innocent joke. I don't know
Yeah.
how you could interpret that as racist.
It's
There's
Sarah
going to be
Tell's turn.
someone.
She's gonna take flight up to the top of
I don't
this canyon.
appreciate
Which isn't
someone
very.
going ahead of me.
It's not very high.
stuff.
You're like, fuck you.
Oh, what a reference.
Oh, I enjoy that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you watch as she soars up, then straight back down again. As she clubs the hound into the air with one strike, and then slams it back down into the ground with the other, killing it.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Oliver's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna. A question I'm gonna ask you. That we won't apply this time, but after the next long and short rest, could we just assume that I put on a right after each rest because it ends after a short or long rest?
Wait, sorry, can you run that by me again?
After a short or long rest, in the next combat encounter, can I just have it so that as soon as Duncan why did fucking as soon as the dude finishes his rest, he rolls a hemocraft die to chuck a right on?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick for the freezy. Oh, angry. Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna give him 2 stabs. Wham, wham.
Twin stabroonies.
26 and 14.
The 26 hits.
Damn, that's crazy. And I'm gonna go for some. I'm gonna have some cold damage. Damn, that sucks. 9 slashing damage total.
Yep, that's all
I mean,
good.
8 slashing, 1 cold.
Yeah, you see this this real happy boy come bounding up towards you, frothing. It's like this crimson liquid on its fangs that burns as it hits the ground. It leaps up to bite you, but you intercept it with your blade, sort of cutting it across the flank. And you go in for a second strike, but it's just a bit lithe and darts out of your way, circling around you, ready to attack.
Angry doggo.
Yeah. Ben Solo, also known as Kylo Ren. Spoilers.
Oh,
Oh, I got the flank. This is plus
Damn
2.
you!
Oh
powerful.
shit!
Whoa, very nice.
That's a lot of damage.
That's technically more than a crit, but
12.
Fail.
12 damage.
yeah. As it's circling Oliver, you go in with your own strike as its back is turned, and yeah, you cut it across the back, sort of just missing its spine, and it's not very happy about it either.
Yeah.
These things are medium.
Yeah,
oh.
mid. And
That means I can do my thing on them.
Right.
It's
I.
not your turn. Sorry, Philip. They're just hidden.
Oh, okay, it happens. Excellent. I think you're very
Yes.
safe. It's my turn
Yes.
anyway.
Yeah. That's why I try to make sure that that I say whose turn it is. It's part of the whole dealio. It's gonna. It's going to. I can't get in a very good position. It's gonna go 5, 10.
Do I get an attack and a snack?
You
of
certainly do.
opportunity? I'm gonna do that. Mwah. No.
Yeah, 14 doesn't hit,
That would have been
unfortunately.
such good damage. Ah.
Yeah, yeah, it almost springs out of the way of your blade, and it's going to go like that. And can the both of you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
I suppose. Mwah.
Okay, you both save.
I'm gonna use my shield, my reaction to take no damage then.
Yep, not a problem.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that would be such a cool, like, image to have. Just Ben holding out his shield, like the fire going around it.
Yeah, you take a knee, and the magical force of your shield just resists all the incoming fire. I'm passing it like the sea. Not quite enough for Oliver to escape unscathed though, but it's not too bad. You take 11 fire damage from that as you sort of
Alright.
tuck and roll around the worst of it.
Angry.
Yeah, as this hound gets down on its haunches and just unleashes this torrent of flame from its maw.
Oof.
And this beast down here,
Oh, this monster.
like 10,
Oh,
15,
yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to bound on up and he's going to try and beat a Yusheil.
Drawing.
Oh, try.
But that's only a 10 to hit.
That is a miss.
So yeah, you bring one of your gauntlets up and it just clamps down on it, and you toss it to the side. Yeah. Alright, now it's Philip's turn.
Right, take a step back. I want to launch 2 shots up and over Yusheil and have them dive bomb down and just smash onto the
Oh,
that fine puppy
tactical sharks.
incoming. Oh, does a mere 13 do it?
The 25 hits.
Okay, thank you, Chris. 15 damage to the Hellhound. It gets fucking smashed.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the
That
first
was-
one. The first one that doesn't quite hit as this creature is sort of tucking and weaving around trying to get an angle on Yusheil, but the second one, yeah, it does hit it directly in the back and actually slams it into the ground before the shark kind of dives through it out of existence. And it gets up
Excellent.
again. The
That was
hound gets up
real.
again.
The shark's back in action.
Yeah, the shark dives out and just keeps springing up and down. It's dribbling the hound. And that's you.
Yes, that is me.
Brilliant. All right, Yusheil is up.
I do the cha-cha slide to the left,
Uh-huh.
and then I do a couple of the cheeky punches. Um,
Certainly do.
bop it, twist it. Oh my god!
Ugh.
So the first one is 11. The second one is not that. It would be instead of 7, that'd be a 13 plus 4, so 17.
17 damage, and yeah, the first hit you managed to hit it where its front leg connects with the body. There's a sickening crunch as it sort of falls down on its side. The second one, it's just this fatality slam on its skull as you crush it into a powder.
Ooh.
Jesus, powdered dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How many? That was. Oh, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will approach.
Approach dog with care.
Yes.
All right. Saratel's turn. She's gonna go. Actually, how far can she fly? It's a long way. Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm just gonna go for a mace attack, but she misses with the first one. But gets a crit with the second one. Oh jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she sort of comes in as like a corkscrew, and as she lands, she just raises the mace and just sends this creature spinning back into the fiery abyss from whence it came.
Oh, perfect time for the song.
Upskilled.
Yeah.
Alright, that was fun. Easy. Alright, let's get back on the road.
I'm sure there will be nothing else we have to encounter here.
I think we're okay for now.
It's good. Will there be more?
For now, being the operative phrase. No, these are just dregs.
Ah. Noted.
Okay.
I'm so hungry. I might try and see if there's any leftovers. Won't be long. Apologies.
Hang on, Jarod. Hold
Oh,
on.
hang on.
Let me
Okay.
give you a little piece of advice.
Yep.
If you wait for just a little bit
Yeah.
after eating, like if you just give it like 20 minutes, if you still feel hungry, eat then.
Okay. I will take that advice.
Yeah. It's just a little thing that I learned. Typically, if you're hungry, it's not an indicative of how much you have to eat. It's just your body telling you to eat something.
Oh, yeah.
I've experienced that a lot via like being too lazy to get up. I just eat and I stop, and then my body's like, "Oh, we're done here." Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And saying that, by all means, in a little bit, if you still feel hungry, go for it.
Alright. Probably be about 8:30 sort of thing.
You
Back on
continue
the road.
wandering. Yeah, as close to a road as there is, it's mostly just natural rock formations over rivers of magma that have been forged over what you assume to be thousands of years. Like some of them have dried up, and you can only see like the trace remains of whatever may have flown through them. Others are still very much active, and sometimes you can see that they're carrying like rocks with precious metals embedded in the side, which
Ooh.
presumably might be collected up for smelting at a later time. But yeah, very desolate place, but certainly interesting.
Lot to see, surprisingly.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sort of coming up to the edge of what you realize is a plateau. And like it sort of seems like she's leading you in the wrong direction. But she points out over the expanse and says, "Do you see that?"
I think so.
Yeah, you look out over the edge, and you can see they're actually quite high up over the main sort of body of the Firelands, and across the various twisting crevasses and mountains. You can see where this enormous sea of lava begins. There is this large brass, what you would amount to a fortress, just judging by its walls that seem to line the outside of it. Walls made entirely of brass, and you can see that there is, like, from the edges of it, there is just magma pouring forth. This is
Wow.
way off in the distance, though, probably like another day or so of travel.
Hmm.
Wow. Must be pretty big to be that big and still be so far away.
It is. It's larger than any city you'll find in the material.
Uh, hope we don't get lost.
Not with me, you won't.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Makes me a bit sick every time you do. Yeah, at the end of the day's travel, you settle down again. It comes to a nice. It comes to a nice hot as opposed to sweltering.
Hellish.
Uh,
Accompanied by the popping and boiling, the occasional crash of lava as the pressure differentiates. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I'm going to use it anyway.
That's fair enough.
I think Phil would just kind of be like you watching all that happen, just taking it in. Because I mean, as horrible as everything is, when it's hard enough to, what's the word? Focus on things.
Yeah,
Kind of pretty.
I'm
yeah,
getting used to this. Go, Chris.
it's interesting that that even though there's not really an ecosystem to speak of here, there is still like undebatably a sort of order here. You can see where, like, even though nature isn't in like the trees and the grass, instead it's in like the rivers. It's in the rock itself. Just the tectonics of the place. It does have a life to it. It's just very different and certainly not nearly as hospitable.
Yes, all the trappings of life, but none of the nice bits.
Yeah.
Can't
Was
patch
Yusheil gonna say?
anything.
What was Jarod gonna say?
Man, I'm getting used to this heat, aren't you guys? Starting to be
No.
terrible.
No,
No?
it's
Not
just
in
getting
the
it's
slightest.
getting progressively worse, actually.
You think?
Mm-hmm. I
No, this is
really,
going to be.
really hope the city of Brass has some sort of like air cooling system.
Humans are adaptable by nature, but there's also a limit as Philip wipes some sea salt off his forehead.
Yeah, like we adapt from being alive humans into being dead ones.
Not that bad here.
For us,
Like,
it
it's
is.
bad. It's bad, but not dead bad.
No,
It's
no,
specifically that bad.
it is very dead bad, actually. There is literally no water here unless you bring it in a magic
Yeah, that's fair. That's
tank.
fair. But I'm
Johnny-
saying as a general like, you know, the temperature itself isn't insta cooking you. You have
No,
some
it's all-
time.
No, it only takes about 2 hours if Sanatel is correct. It's more like a slow roast.
But then why aren't you dead already? We've been here for quite a while, haven't we?
Because we had water.
Obviously,
Yeah,
the
but
magic.
water's different.
It's magic water, obviously.
The Emperor's Chalice gives vitality in places like these.
Steel Shield, Vitality.
Ah, big babies. But I will take more of that water. That tastes.
And by all means, I'd say we have about 2 days left of it.
How does it refill? Does it need to be like refilled in like a special like well?
It accepts normal water.
Ah,
It just makes it last longer.
would I?
Oh.
Huh? I can create water. Could I?
Infuses it.
Would it work if I tried to? Oh no, I probably can't create it here.
What if I were to?
It's worth a try.
I could frost throw it as well. Cool it
Ah,
down.
fuck it. I'll give it a try. Because technically, create food and water does create it inside of a. Sorry, no. Create water actually creates it inside of a vessel.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, you feel it take hold, and the water does fill to the brim before becoming even.
Ah, hell yeah.
ooh.
Yeah,
I
there
will-
is there is a light veneer of vapor that comes off it, like it's trying to boil it, but it can't.
Oh, cool. There goes our water problem.
How
Oh,
much?
there you are.
How much can that contain?
It's not definite.
Well, because I made up to 10 liters there. 10 gallons, sorry. Bloody imperial measurement garbage.
Well, if I know your measurements, it can hold about a liter, and it increases it by a factor. So I would say if there are 4 of you drinking from it per day, that could last you about a week.
Hell
Oh. Don't have to, fortunately, but I'm glad we have the option. Well, so long as we have the cup.
And imagine if I hadn't found you.
And I would thank you for doing so, but it makes you sick, apparently.
Yes. It's also great to know I'm right. So tell me, what's your plan with the fire giants? You're going to go at it the same as the others?
Sort of depends. The stone giants were somewhat talkative.
They were
The ice
isolationists, but you know they were willing to come around with reason.
The ice giants were so ridiculously tribal that, you kick the shit out of one of them and the rest of them sort of fall like reluctant dominoes.
But I mean,
The fire-
also, They were willing to join us, but we weren't willing to meet their terms.
That too.
It's not a coincidence that the higher up the ordning you go, the more reclusive the giants are.
Yeah, I'd say this is pretty reclusive.
I'm thinking they're probably going to be like a fusion of the two. You know, the talkativity of stone giants. I feel like we can have a conversation, but the strength and brutality of the ice. All
I-
in very
I think
scary
so, too.
package. I think fighting them will get a lot less viable.
They're talkative if you get them on the right topics.
Oh, we could talk about smelting and forging. I'm good at that. And same with Ben. He can do that. We can get him on
It's-
that because they're obviously master smiths.
It's
Mhm.
probably better that you ask them about it and listen rather than offer anything.
I doubt there's anything we could teach them.
You're more likely to insult them, yes.
I would actually be curious.
Yeah, no, I'm super curious. I wonder if I could put some of their designs into my
So,
work.
do you want me to cast tongues on you then?
Maybe. That could be a good idea. Maybe they already speak primordial though,
Possibly.
because they live here. Maybe.
I imagine, given the fact that giants are, giants, they'd probably like to speak in giant more.
Yeah,
You'd
no,
say
that's fair.
that, but you might want to talk to them in a language other than that first. They tend not to take too kindly to people knowing their language. They're a bit secretive about it.
Oh,
Really?
They would know that it's not us actually speaking giant, though.
Yeah, but you're still making their words out of your mouth.
We're still
I-
peeking.
Believe tongues.
nonetheless, you can always try common and primordial and see how it goes. If worst comes to worst, we can switch to tongues. How many people can you cast that on?
Well, it's a 3rd level spell, and I have 3 level 3 spell slots and 2 level 4, so all of us.
But is it a ritual or?
Nope.
Ah,
It lasts an hour, and it's not concentration.
okay.
This cat is very clingy.
But to answer your question, we didn't really have much of a plan because you can't really plan for such an unknown as the fire giants. But I like to think our approach is fairly measured.
I don't think these ones are going to convert.
You never know. They might be a practical way of just like because I don't think they're going to be doing it out of the goodness of their heart, but maybe there could be a practicality aspect of it.
I'm guessing I wouldn't know too much about fire giants in particular.
You can give me a roll if you like.
Sure.
We'll call it nature.
Sure. Alright.
I would like to do Flash of Genius
Oh, that was
on him to
almost
help
a
him out.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Flash of Genius on you as well, so add 5 to that.
12 isn't terrible, but it's not good either.
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't know much more than what's already been said, unfortunately. They are master craftsmen. They are quite stoic. They're very prideful. Don't really like visitors typically.
But not many do.
Maybe we could find some information out as well in City of Brass.
God, get down. Can you stop? Get down.
You know how much leeway we're given to by the angels deal with these guys? Like when it comes to like negotiations?
Our mission is to eliminate the threat.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's like, hey, oh, we'll join you, but you know, that but part, like, how much can we give to do it peacefully?
I think if we were having bargaining chips given to us, we would have been given them.
Can't plan for everything.
It mostly lies at your discretion.
Because say they were like, okay, we
Oh.
want a outpost on the material plane. Say if that's as for an example, could we say done and then go to the angel like, yeah, we promised them an outpost on the material plane. Like, would
Against
that
our
be
judgment.
I think that would be up to us to give them that, though. Giving them an outpost on the material plane isn't even necessarily something that the angels could do. Well, I mean, they could do it. No one's going to stop
like-
them.
I'm not saying like
Right,
yeah.
why don't we just ask it?
We
Would you
can
want to
just
do
send
that?
a sending, can't we?
That is true. I do have the book.
I also
We
have
could
the
ask
spell.
what. Yeah, true. That is a valid idea.
There's a 5% chance that it won't actually get there.
Yeah. Wonder how the book works. Is the book the same, Chris? There's a 5% chance that I won't get there.
You don't know.
Shit, so we weren't briefed
It's
by that.
always gotten there.
Oh no.
Oh, that's only if you're on a different plane.
Yeah.
We've never used it on a different plane.
Yeah. I sleep for the night.
Alrighty.
As do I.
Likewise, fella.
Night time.
Betty buys.
It is nighttime, but do you sleep? No, I
No.
kid. I lay wide awake and I take an exhaustion. Nah, I wouldn't roll it that way. Because you're resting. Yeah, each of you have a long rest. Comforted by the fact that, yeah, you don't need to keep watch.
Yeah.
Any more random dead things on the ground around the camp?
A couple more fire snakes. They seem to be a persistent pest.
Huh.
Annoying.
Are you talking about the same snakes we fought in the material plane, or these different ones, like actual snakes, not just snake people?
They are fire snakes.
Were the ones we fought
Those
on
were
the material plane?
salamanders.
Those are salamanders. Okay.
Yes, out of character salamanders, fully grown fire snakes.
Okay.
Ah.
They look like that.
Trust
Aw,
them.
cute. I want one.
Snakes but fire.
I thought you hated snakes.
I do, but in character, I'd want one.
Jared's Indiana Jones confirmed.
Yes. Chris, how would I go about getting a fire snake?
Well, you're responsible for it.
You've got to take it out to the toilet.
Promise.
Yeah, no, getting a fire snake is easy. Looking after one is hard.
And if it sets something on fire, you have to pay. Sorry, let me rephrase. When it sets something on fire, you have to pay.
What do they eat? Do they eat like normal food?
They eat
or-
lava.
They eat lava. Well, that'd be a problem with feeding it.
They eat fire.
Oh, that'd be easy.
You just throw it in the
Burning hands in the
bonfire
mouth.
every night.
Yeah, just burning hands into the mouth every night.
The mother bird strategy.
Just eats flammable things, so you can feed it like a can of links every night.
I'm not just
Good
imagine
lord,
that you.
Laura.
I'm just imagining like you throw the can towards it and it just catches it like a fucking dog. And as it closes its mouth, you just see the fucking gas explode.
And then it just smells like like fucking Africa for the next 2 weeks.
No.
Smells like a fucking what's it? A school bathroom? No, it's not bathroom. What's
Locker
it?
Changing
Yeah,
room.
the locker room, the changing
Changing
room.
room.
Yeah. School changing room for the. Well, if you're feeding it every day, it'd just be permanently until it
So-
dies.
Your fire snake smells like Teen Spirit.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Yeah. Probably about 4 or 5 hours into the next day, you're very much coming up on the long. It's sort of like a long walkway that seems to have been like carved out of the rock, uh, to grant access to the city. You can see alcoves with very bright, it's sort of like Minecraft glowstone,
Yeah.
that's been
Oh,
set
yes,
in
it is.
that's been set in the alcoves to sort of offset the lack of light from the lack of magma in the place. You walk on up to a very large brass gateway where there are several salamander guards that are all holding spears, and these ones they seem a little more refined looking, like they have like rudimentary armor, and they're posted in formation.
Oh yeah. Do they look like they're stopping people from getting in?
There isn't anyone going in currently, so it's hard to tell.
Guess I'll walk up and see if I can enter.
Yeah, one of them moves up to you. I don't say walk, I say move, because it does sort of slide up to you.
Oh yeah.
You see, it has sort of the facsimile of facial hair on its face, and like a crude mustache and like a pointed goatee, and it looks you up and down and says, "What is your business here?"
Did you say that in common or in primordial?
It seems to be uncommon, a little bit stilted.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for some people. Thought this is the place to come for information and the like.
Certainly. Not without a price.
Oh. And what is said price?
Depends who you ask. But you do not get in without coming past me, and we need a little incentive.
So we're asking you.
I switch to primordial, and I say, "So what do you want us to do?"
It replies likewise and says, "Cross our palms, make us happy." Show us how much you really want to get in.
What do you say, Yusheil?
I turn to the group. We have to make them happy.
No, we don't.
Like gold happy?
Mm.
I'd assume so.
Can I do an
Oh.
insight check? Is this them just taxing the gate like because they want money, or is this like an actual tax? I don't
Are
think
we
it's
actually
I don't think it's a
Well-
real tax. I think they're just trying to scam us out of money,
a
basically.
visitor's tax?
Without without speaking the language, I'm not sure if you'd be able to glean what they're.
I mean, even when he was just like basically saying, "Oh, you don't get within a," like, even when he was just speaking in common, I had that impression
Okay.
that he was just
Alright,
sort
give
of
it a go.
speaking out of his ass, trying to get money out of us.
Like
I'll give
calls
you-
from South America where bribes are just like really normal.
I'd also like to do a flash of genius on you as well to give that bonus. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, +5 on top. I said it first.
24.
It's certainly like they are. How do I put this in an insight context? They are asking it for themselves, clearly. But on the other hand, you were warned that like you don't know what the laws of this place are.
Hmm.
Alright, how far would say 200 gold get us into
Hey,
this
it's too much,
city?
too much, too much, too much.
Too much? I don't. Is it?
Yes. Way too much. You've got to. I take Philip out like to the side. Okay, you got to remember, 1 gold is like a month's salary for common people. I know that it's hard for you to remember. We've been rich for
forgot
quite a
there's-
while.
I have so much of it.
This guy is a guard. We're bribing a guard. We're not bribing the Prince of fucking Egypt here.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
but the guards are like a big city, like the city of brass and
Yes,
stuff. This is
which
like
means
like
they
a normal
probably
size
get less
situation.
money than like a common guard in like a town. Like that, they probably have terrible work conditions. They probably hate it. That's probably why they scam foreigners out of their money.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
Well,
How's 50 gold sound?
Oh my god, still way too much.
I know.
But it's too late now. You've already said it.
Yeah.
You could have just said like 5 gold.
the guard sort of cocks his head from one side to the other, sort of debating on it. Says, "So you're not very keen, as you, but keen enough." Holds out his hand.
I put it there. Put it in.
Warm welcomes to you, visitor.
Thank you.
He motions for you to go through.
Oh,
You just
I
set
hate
the
on-
price so fucking high.
I hit on through.
I take it it's 50 each.
Well, now it is.
And now it is. I was going to wave you guys through with me.
Well, it was very specific in this wording of, well, visitor singular. He waves you in. That sounded pretty deliberate to me.
He is but one man.
We have several.
And he does not speak, but you.
Um,
If that's
Uh,
how it is, and I hand him 50 gold.
I'm gonna sort of like turn around. I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself for
Charisma. I'm guessing.
yeah, for what is it called? Yeah, the charisma one, Eagle's Splendor. And I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna be like, so I hand him 5 gold and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take the rest of the money, keep it for myself, and I won't tell your superiors that you're taxing visitors. How's that?
Give me a persuasion roll.
I'm just gonna click it twice.
Yeah.
23.
He says, "You naive boy. You don't know how it works here, do you? Where do you think this gold goes?
Into your back pocket.
To the Sultan's back pocket. You nitwit.
Can I
Our
insight that?
superiors. You can.
Cool.
Jesus.
He's being vindictively honest.
Ah.
Uh-oh, stinky.
So coming here without knowing our customs is a death wish, mister.
Correct, but you just told me your customs, and now I'm just going to tell them that you're stealing his money.
Like, out of character, what?
He just told me their customs now, and I'm going to now tell the sultans that he's taxing the money.
Well,
But you're not in.
What?
How are you going to get in there to tell the Sultan that, huh?
I'm going to tell you, Jarod.
Wait, explain further.
I have the sending spell. I can just tell you.
Yeah, I don't think you have the right idea what's happening here. They're taking the gold off you to give it to the Sultan.
I know.
Yeah, the superior.
Yeah, and then I get the information to the Sultan that I'm just lying. I'm going to lie to the Sultan
you're lying.
that he's stealing money from them, even though he's not. I'm trying to intimidate him, or
So you're saying that the guards are
deceive him.
embezzling. They're
Yes.
embezzling off the plus the top. I
And-
see.
And so just so likely to believe outsiders, aren't they?
I can be very persuasive.
You can try your foolish magic on the Sultan, if you can reach him. It will end with your head in a basket, you fool. Know your place, dog. And get out.
Alright, fine. Here, have your silly gold. I give him the 50.
Got to take a lot more than that after that insult.
Alright, I'll just leave then. Goodbye.
That is what I asked of you.
What?
I said be gone, dog.
Alright, I'll leave then. I don't have anything to do. I'll have to try more tricks later.
Wait, where are you going?
I don't know. I don't have anything else.
Ah.
I'm just watching this inside, like, fucking hell, really? Oh. Why'd he try that?
The guard motions for you to come forward, Oliver, and says, "Do you wish to repeat such a spectacle?"
I ain't planning on it. I like call over to Yusheil, just like, what's the plan now then?
How you get in?
Alright. I chuck him 50 and walk on in.
Much appreciated.
Just done.
And is Angel coming with us?
Yeah, she pays her tax and walks past.
I
But as she's doing so, she leans into the guard's ear and whispers.
huh.
And the guard barks out to you, Benedikt. And says, "Get in before I stab you in the back."
All right. I'll walk through. Do I pay the full 50 in the end?
No.
Cool.
He still got out better than us.
Oh my god.
Lord.
So I still only paid the 5?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Once we're in and far enough away from the guards, I'll ask Sarah, what'd you say to them to get him in?
I just reminded them of our leverage. Oh, yes, and on the topic, you see her wings erupt to life and she basically spear tackles you, Benedikt.
Yeah,
Just
what's that coming?
just into the wall of the gatehouse, one arm on your throat, and just says, "If you ever put me in such a delicate situation again due to your own stupid pride, your own presumption of how things work, due to your foolish lack of understanding, I swear anything in this place is going to seem like a pittance compared to me. Every day you only prove me more and more right about you. You nuisance." She lets you go.
I feel like Ben throughout that would have just been like very calm.
Does make it.
He might look like uncomfortable at being held around the neck, but he's not like panicky or anything.
Mr.
Just sort of
Cool
like-
Eyes.
Oh, I'm being thrown against a wall. Alright.
Oh jeez.
Sort of, he resists the urge to roll his eyes. Because he knows that that's only going to make it worse.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But it's that level of sort of like, oh, whatever.
Where to from here then?
Well, that's largely down to what you're looking for. As you emerge into
The city
the
of
city of brass.
brass.
The city of Stinky.
Woo!
You just
Woo!
copy paste your party token.
The brass of the city.
We we put the map up and there's like screen cap versions of like Garth's and AT and shit just like baked into the map.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different one.
Where did we get in by? Oh, we got down there.
Yeah, down.
It's the same. It's the same map, but in a different like style.
Yeah, and there are small alterations to it as well.
Is it like well, how near is it to sundown right now?
It's a couple hours out. Not far,
Okay.
probably like 4 or 5 p.m.
Oh, okay. Well, before we stop and rest and such, we could probably go right to trying to find information.
Where'd be the best place for that, though? Do you know much about the cities, Saratoga?
I've been here quite a few times. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I can point you in the right direction. Just be warned that it is very large.
Huh?
It's very large.
Yep. I understand that.
It allows too. But yes, I think our first stop will definitely be information.
Depends on
Alright.
how long we want to walk though.
We
It's
have
hard.
to.
It'll take a while to try and find something. So maybe we just want to find a place to stay for the night first. That
Find somewhere at least a little bit into the city. Hopefully somewhere we can gather a bit of info.
yeah.
One of the closest quarters to where we are now is the Rookery. Very loose lips there for a certain price, but well, they're the scum of society. Let's not mince words.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair enough. So we're probably looking to more like a central city, like a market area, right? Or like where a lot of different people mingle, probably the best, wouldn't it?
And different people mingle everywhere here.
I mean, you wouldn't see the nobles and like the higher ups going to the Rookery, then I'm guessing.
Trust
where
me,
the-
you do not want to meet the nobles here. In fact, stay away from them.
Okay,
noted.
fair enough. Huh.
Chances are there might be some friendly faces around here who have lived long enough to know.
Okay.
It's possible for mortals to eke out a living here, if not a heavily taxed, heavily lorded over one.
Fair enough. Now you've been here a few times. Do you know how well they treat different people's opinions? Like for example, me compared to you compared to the rest of the group.
Well, as I've said, here money speaks.
I
If
see.
you cross enough palms and you treat people with respect, then you'll find yourself very popular quickly. If you're stingy, if you're rude, well, that's a different story.
It's not even like an insider versus outsider thing. It's just if you have money and if you're willing to part with the money.
No, the city of Brass has been open to outsiders for millennia. If they treated you differently, then their perfect little system would cease to work.
And that would cut into profit some.
It certainly would. There's only so much trading you can do with those inside.
That's fair. So where would you recommend us heading to? For both a place to stay and a place to find them.
Well, I mentioned the Rookery earlier, as dangerous as it can be. It's cheaper, and it's among the least likely places that you're going to run into law enforcement, considering how poorly maintained it is.
See.
A good bet then.
Oh, yes, that reminds me, don't get caught out in the streets at night.
Ah,
Interesting.
Curfew.
thought so. So in other words, we're not asking questions first, we're finding a place to sleep first.
Yes. That's why you should also be mindful of how large the place is. You can find yourself misjudging distances very easily.
Okay.
Fortunately, it seems like crusty inns also exist on the plane of fire. Nothing nothing we aren't unfamiliar. Wait. Nothing we aren't unfamiliar with. Yes. Pardon the
So-
double negative.
Where would
Quite
you
right.
be staying?
Somewhere I'm more comfortable. Look, I have things to do here myself, alright? It's best we
Then
keep
that-
them separate.
Do you know how much like a room would cost? The Rookery? Like
Well,
a
let me see what you have.
what I
Ah,
have. Oh,
I have 900 gold and 1,500 silver.
All right, then you should be okay. I'd say it would be about 20 gold a person.
Goodness.
Shit.
As I
Alright.
said, the ways are very different here.
Yeah.
And there are
Very-
creatures here with far more means than mortals would dream of.
Okay. I have about 3,000. So it should be fine, but by the sound of 20 being enough for a stay in a bloody inn, means
Not
we're
a
going to
very
pay a
good
lot.
inn, mind you.
Exactly, we're going to pay a lot to just get information.
You are. Well, it's better than the alternative.
Hmm. Ah,
I mean, perhaps we don't have to pay in gold.
fair. Now let's get that. Let's find that inn. And get settled down.
Another thing, gold isn't legal tender everywhere here. It is in most places, but just be ready.
Okay.
What is?
What is legal?
Typically, if you're dealing with the higher ups, those more traditional, they're going to want platinum.
Fuck, I spent all my platinum.
Yeah, I converted all mine. God damn it.
They have banks here. It's not too difficult.
Ah, that's fair.
Bit of trouble, nothing we can't really deal with.
This whole place isn't too difficult. Just keep your head down and for Christ's sakes don't insult anybody.
Alright. Let's head off to an inn.
Okay. You take your first fledgling steps into the city of brass as the large gates close behind you.
Been mugged twice. I hate this.
Keeps happening.
And that's where we'll end the session.
Okay,
Okay.
good spot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
God damn.
Oh, there's some music.
Fucking song.
I'm stopping the recording now, and bye.